need more caffeine, like I need a hole in the head at this point. Jeez Louise. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we are doing the Booktube Baby Tag. I wanted to just sit down, get comfy. You'll notice a slight change of scenery. We've moved this down to my living room where we can be a little more cozy and really just talk about what the first several months of my YouTube journey has looked like. If you are not familiar with this tag, it is a series of 6 questions that just dive a little bit deeper into what it's really been like to make content and put myself out there on the internet for everyone to see. I do want to say that I prepared my answers beforehand for this because I wanted to give a real honest account of what it has been like and to talk about what YouTube and content making and sharing a little bit of me on the internet has really been like so far. So there are parts of this that are going to be a little more like real and raw, and it may not always be smiles and rainbows and happy perfect answers. So that being said, let's just jump right into it. Question 1 is, what has been the most exciting part about being on Booktube? And the answer to this one is really just receiving comments. Every single comment I get is so exciting. I love interacting with people on my videos. I love that my content inspires somebody to leave a comment. It is mind-blowing to me every time I get a comment that a stranger in this world on the internet would take time out of their day to leave me something, whether it's a sentence or a paragraph. And let me tell you, I have gotten very long comments. Every single one is exciting. And it is just wild to me that you can interact with people on a platform about a shared interest. It is just crazy to me. And I love it. Every comment I love. I try to respond to every single comment because it's so exciting and I want to engage with people. I said this, I think, in my very first video, that I just want these videos to start conversation, whether it's between you and a friend or family member or me and you. Every single comment is so exciting and it is so cool to see people interact with your content and connect with it and want to connect with you on a personal level. Question 2 is, what is the most discouraging part of being on Booktube? And for me, the most discouraging part is creating a video or making content and having it not get very many views. Listen, I know book content isn't riveting. This little section of the internet isn't the most exciting place to be necessarily, but it can be very discouraging to come up with an idea, make a video, edit it, make your thumbnail, go through all of the work to do that, and to have it tank. Every video isn't a winner. I know that, but it is hard when you're putting yourself out there, and when it doesn't engage with people, it's really discouraging. It's very easy to take it personally when you put yourself out there and people don't seem to be engaged with you or it doesn't hit the mark. So that has definitely been the most discouraging thing so far. And this kind of ties in with question 3, which is, what is your favorite video that you've created for Booktube? So these two tie together because my favorite video to make, to research, to film was my mid-year book freakout tag video. I was so excited in that video, and if you watched it or you go watch it, you can tell that in the beginning. I am absolutely bursting at the seams to make my first mid-year freakout book tag video because I've watched hundreds of them and I love them so much. And I thought it was really good. I felt like I was getting in a really good rhythm of editing. I felt like my pacing was really good. I thought that I had really good, thoughtful answers for that video. And frankly, the video tanked. It is not doing well. It is below average on the number of views and on the engagement. And I was so disappointed because I thought for sure if you searched mid-year book freakout tag, people would find me and maybe I'd get new subscribers and I'd get a lot of engagement, and really the video went nowhere. And frankly, I think that's part of the reason I ended up taking that hiatus. I was so down on myself. I had convinced myself that that video was going to do so well and it was really going to catapult me into a different level here on Booktube, and it really went nowhere. That video is like dead in the water right now. And so tying those two questions together, the video I'm most proud of is a video that is just not going anywhere. It's not gaining any traction. And I think that really got to me. I definitely had a bit of a woe is me moment after I realized that that video wasn't gonna do well. And that probably is really what pushed me towards just taking the break. Listen, I'm not into this for money. Obviously, there's no money in small content creators on Booktube. There's no fame or fortune awaiting us. But it has been very hard to be so proud of something that I created and see it do so poorly. But after I finished my nearly 3-month pity party, we have put on our big girl pants and have kind of remembered what I was doing this for. And it's for me. It's to give me something to do. It's my hobby. This is my passion. It doesn't have to reach any audience. And now we're back. But yeah, I mean, if you're so inclined, like, go watch it. Go check it out. I thought it was really good. Nothing like lukewarm coffee to really get you going. All right, moving on. Question 4. What is your favorite comment that's been posted on your channel so far? So I took a screenshot of it. I'm gonna put it here so that you guys can see it. Very simple. I think it's like 2 sentences. And it's a very nice, seemingly innocuous comment. It says, just found you and loving your energy. You're gonna be big on here. Now, let me tell you why this makes such an impact to me. If you've been here for any length of time, you know that I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a 3-year-old daughter. Before this, I worked at a job. I wouldn't consider it a career. I do have a bachelor's degree, but I never really found my career calling. But I did work a full-time job, but the decision was made when I got pregnant that I would become a stay-at-home parent. I am very grateful every day and eternally to my husband, who has taken on the bulk of providing for our family. He does it willingly and selflessly, and I can't thank him enough for that. But 3 years into being a stay-at-home mom, I have realized that living for your child and living to be a homemaker can destroy your identity as a person and as a woman. The things that I live for, my accomplishments, anything that means anything to me lives within the 4 walls of my home. And when I really started this channel, I had lost myself. And that is really difficult to admit. And I think it's difficult for a lot of women to admit. Before I had my daughter, like I said, I worked at a job that didn't have much of a trajectory. I didn't work in corporate America. There was no promotion I was going for. There was no corporate ladder to climb. I had a position, and until I left that job, that was always going to be my position. I was never going to move on any further. And then to come and stay at home, there is no ladder for me to climb. There is nothing to aim for. And after a while, it started to really wreak havoc on my self-esteem and my self-worth. And when this person left this comment, what I really saw in the comment that you're going to be big was not that I was going to be a star or I was going to be famous. It was that somebody, a stranger on the internet, had watched my videos and saw that I had potential. And you guys, I cannot tell you how life-changing that was for me. This comment that this person likely doesn't even remember leaving reminded me that I am something more than a mom and a wife and a homemaker, and really just helped me reconfigure my brain into remembering that I can be more than that. Honestly, the best way to say it is that this comment alone just reminded me that no matter what you're doing, whether you're employed in the traditional sense or you stay at home, you have potential. You can always be something more. And the fact that a stranger was able to see that something I couldn't see in myself, absolutely changed my perspective on myself and what I'm capable of. And it's unfortunate that my husband tells me this, my best friend tells me these things, my parents, my support system, and I still couldn't see it. It took somebody on the internet. And I think that's what it is. A stranger telling you that you have potential, that they see more for you, is like a stop you in your tracks moment. Nobody has to think that about me. We get trained to think that, oh, you're just saying that you're my husband. Oh, you're just saying that you're my parents. But having somebody that doesn't know me, that doesn't know what I'm capable of, that doesn't know my background, lift me up by sharing that they see a glimmer of potential in me, absolutely changed. Not only how I think about myself here on Booktube, but really how I think about myself in my everyday life. So just a shout out to you, Just Lister. I don't know who you are, but in a significant way, you kind of changed my life. So I hope you're watching this. And if you are, I just want to say thank you, because I don't know that I've gone a day without thinking about your comment. All right, question 5. Who is your biggest fan? I've already touched on this, but I have an incredible support system. My husband is so supportive of me. I talked about making a booktube channel for years. And finally, my husband for Christmas bought me my camera and my computer and said, sit down and do this channel. He is a huge cheerleader for me. He is so supportive. He loves all of my videos. and he's just amazing. I'm gonna put some pictures up of these people because I love them, and I want to give them a little extra shout out. So you'll see some pictures here of my husband and my family and my best friend. My other major supports are my parents. They watch every video I make. They are the first people I tell when a video is going live. My mom actually takes my daughter on Mondays for me so that I can film and edit and really just focus and have some alone time. And they are incredibly supportive. They are obviously the people that know about my book history and my obsession with reading since it began at a very early age. And I think they're super proud of me. And all I want to do is make my parents proud. And then my other major supporter is my best friend, Becky. She, of course, watches every video, and then as soon as she's done watching, she usually texts me, and then we continue the conversation about what I've said and what I've talked about and the books I've read. She is also a huge reader. We are constantly talking about the books that we're reading together. We're in a book club together. Becky is like the greatest best friend you could ask for. She cheers you on when you're feeling like crap. She thinks I'm better than I am. Like, I feel like I've like duped her. Like, she thinks I'm pretty great, and I'm like, are you me? I don't know. I think you could do better. I should tell her she should go test out other best friends before she decides on me. I think she's already decided though. She's off the market. You can't have her. But yeah, overall, I have a phenomenal support system. I have so many family and friends that support this channel and love it and reach out to me about my videos and cheer me on and tell me how great they are. I'm just very, very lucky to have the support system that I do. And if you're watching this, I love you guys so much. Thank you for believing in me. Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. I just got a package delivery. Oh my God, I 100% thought somebody was breaking into my house. And finally, question 6, who is your favorite new booktuber? Part of this hiatus that I just took was that I'm also not watching a lot of booktube. So I haven't found a lot of new booktubers recently, but I did stumble across one girl. Her name is Or Just Maddie Reading. I'll try to link her down below. She is so funny. She doesn't have very many videos. I think the last time I checked, which was a few days ago, she only had 3, but her Booktube newbie tag is hysterical. This girl is so funny. She's so dry. She's everything that I want to be, and I think I might be in like my everyday life, but when I start filming, I am too smiley, I think. So I think her and I would be really good friends, but she is so well-spoken. She's got a very dry sense of humor, which I love. I mean, she did her Booktube newbie tag after happy hour. That's somebody I want to be friends with. Go check her out. She's great. And I'm going to pass on the sentiment that, Maddie, if you ever see this, I think you're going to be big on here. All right, guys, that is the Booktube Baby Tag. I hope you guys liked this little deep dive into what the first 9 months of me being on Booktube has been like. You got to peek behind the curtain a little bit if you don't create content for Booktube and you're just a viewer, about what it might really be like to expose yourself to the world, or 364 people. But that's it. 6 quick and easy cozy questions from my living room straight to you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below if you did or didn't. I love connecting with you guys. Like I said, it's my absolute favorite thing. And I will check in with you guys soon for some more riveting Booktube content. Bye!